Hey, it's Donna Joy from Donna Joy Coaching. I'm also the creator of the free Facebook group, the Online Marketing Guild, Online Marketing Geeks. And I'm here today. I want to talk to you about something called grit. So actually first I just want you to have a look at what a beautiful day it is today. We've had some awful, shocking weather in Perth, so I'm out here enjoying this beautiful day. But I want to talk to you about grit. So I was listening to a talk on positive psychology, and they were talking about a book by a woman called Angela Duckworth, and she was talking about grit. And she defines grit as the passion and perseverance towards a long-term goal. Now, why is it so important for us to have passion and perseverance to a long-term goal? Well, basically, we're not going to get to where we want to go if we don't have it. But the problem these days is that, especially in maybe coaching and where psychology, sort of things that we're exposed to, where told that, you know, we need to follow our heart and it needs to follow our dreams, it needs to feel good. If it doesn't feel good, we're going in the wrong direction, and which is kind of giving us an easy out. So we try something and it's uncomfortable and we don't want to do it, so we're like, oh no, it's not right for me because it felt uncomfortable, and that means it's not right for me because I'm not going in the right direction. And quite frankly, it's a bit of bullshit, okay? Because let's think about this. When you first go to a gym or you first start working out, does it feel good? No, it doesn't. I mean, I've just started yoga. Yoga I thought was like, one of the reasons I've never done it is because I thought it would be so easy and non-challenging, and it hurts. I'm in positions, I'm uncomfortable, my muscles are trembling. It hurts. If I keep doing it for a year, though, will it hurt? Well, not as much. Or no, I'll be doing more complex positions that will be making it hurt. You know, when you go to the gym and you first start working out or you increase your weights, does it feel good? It might feel okay at that time, but does it feel good the next day? No, it hurts. It hurts to walk upstairs. It hurts to get out of bed. It hurts to drink a cup of coffee. And, the second day is the worst. Okay, so if we took on that whole, if it feels bad, you're going in the wrong direction, we would never do anything like go to the gym or go for a run or do anything, even though we know it's good for us, okay? We know it's good for us, but if we followed that principle, then we would never do anything, okay? So I want to talk to you about a study that they did on grit. So basically, they looked at students, and this study has been replicated many, many times. And they were looking at students, and they did a grit score. So basically, they were looking at their passion, their perseverance, and they found that when these kids graduated, that the grit score was a better indicator of how well these kids were going to do than their IQ. So we all assume that the smarter you are, the better you do in school, right? But that's not true. It's to do with grit, and that's what they're finding. So it's the passion, the perseverance of these kids that had the guts to keep going and to work harder. That was the indicator of how well they're going to do, not their IQ. So kids with lower IQs were beating kids with higher IQs because they had the grit to get in there and do it, okay? And I'm sure when they were slogging it out at midnight, I mean, I know from myself going through dental school, I mean, I'm smart, but I was not the smartest kid in the class, and I had to study hard, and it did not feel good at 1 or 2 in the morning when all I wanted to do was to go with sleep. I knew I had an exam the next day for me to keep studying, okay, because I knew that I wasn't there yet, okay? That did not feel good, but it turned me into a dentist, okay? If I had just said, oh no, it doesn't feel good, this isn't right for me, then God knows where I'd be right now, okay? So the grit is the more important indicator than IQ even, okay? Which is good for all of us because it means that we don't need to be super, super smart to get ahead, all right? We just need to have passion and perseverance. So yeah, what does this mean for us? Well, look, this can be related to any part of our life, obviously, but I'm here to talk about online business and marketing and things like that. What does this mean for us? Well, this means for us that we need to pick our goal, and then we need to work out how we're going to get to our goal, what our strategy is, and we need to stick to it, okay? When the going gets tough, we keep going, all right? When we fail, we fall down, when we humiliate ourselves, we get back up and we keep going and we learn. You know, our failures are not failures unless we stop. Okay, that's when a failure becomes a failure. If you give up, it's a failure. If you keep going, it's a lesson, all right? And that's so important. When you're trying to create something new, something that, I mean, let's face it, we don't really go to uni to learn how to make money online. That's something that we're learning from other mentors and coaches, and we're trying new things like Facebook Lives. My God, the first time I did a Facebook Live, I had the camera facing the wrong direction. I hadn't actually turned it around to me. So that was humiliating. I got over it quickly and then kept going, but I could have let that stop me from ever doing a Facebook Live again. Okay, so it's all about grit. It's about determination. It's about perseverance. It's about passion. It's about knowing your goal, knowing where you're going, knowing how you're going to get there, and then just doing it, all right? Don't let the small failures get in your way of your big dreams. So that's it from me today. So if you are looking for a community of online marketers to get in with, and I post stuff in there, and I post training stuff in there as well. Get in my Facebook group, the Online Marketing Geeks, okay? And I'm looking forward to seeing you in there, but I hope you're having a fabulous day and that your weather is as wonderful as mine. And I'm off to the park. I can take my fur kids down to the park for another walk. So have a great day.